Is it time to buy or sell Google stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Google. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 2nd of June, 2025, our system has ranked Google as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 1.99. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a loss of 1.69%. This equates to an average daily loss of 0.84% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is moving within a wide and horizontal trend, and we can anticipate further movements within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of around 0.99% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 11.45% to positive 5.15%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 2.75%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 15.84% and positive 19.66% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $139.86 and $198.85. Our latest daily update for Google includes the headline, Red Day on Tuesday for Google. The Google stock price fell by 1.69% on the last day, which was Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025, dropping from $169.03 to $166.18. This marks the 5th consecutive day of decline. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.93%, with a low of $165.29 and a high of $168.48. The price has decreased in 7 of the last 10 days and has dropped by 0.22% over that period. The trading volume increased on the last day by 8 million shares despite the falling prices. This could serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 45 million shares were exchanged, amounting to approximately $7.45 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $207.05, while the lowest was $140.53. Currently, the price is 19.74% or $40.87 below the 52-week high and 85.30% or $964.47 below the all-time high recorded on January 15, 2018, when the price peaked at $1,130.65. Alphabet Inc., recognized by its stock symbol Google, is making headlines today for several reasons that could significantly impact its stock price in both the short and long term. First, Truist analyst Youssef Squali has issued an optimistic forecast for Waymo, estimating that the autonomous driving division could generate over $10 billion in revenue in the midterm. This points to the increasing revenue potential of Alphabet's AI innovations, fostering positive investor sentiment and possibly elevating stock prices. In a related development, Constellation Energy has secured a 20-year agreement to supply nuclear power to Meta's data centers, which supports their AI initiatives. Given that Alphabet is also heavily invested in AI technologies, this strategic shift towards nuclear power as a sustainable energy source may enhance its image as a forward-thinking tech leader in the growing sector, ultimately benefiting Google's stock. Moreover, ongoing changes within Alphabet, such as the potential separation of Waymo from Google, indicate its increasing independence and opportunity for focused growth. This can attract more investment due to streamlined operations. Adding to the positive momentum, analysts are recommending overweighting Alphabet stocks compared to Apple, amidst concerns regarding Apple's growth plateau. Alphabet's diverse revenue streams, particularly in YouTube, cloud, and AI, suggest lower risk and higher upside potential, solidifying its long-term appeal for investors. Lastly, a significant compliance overhaul aimed at addressing shareholder concerns and improving corporate governance signals Alphabet's commitment to risk management, which can enhance investor confidence. Together, these factors present a compelling case for Alphabet's future prospects, likely translating into positive stock performance as the market responds to its innovative approaches and strategic decisions. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Google an overweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 25th of April, 2025, it was reported that Bernstein assigned Google a market perform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 25th of April, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned Google an overweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Google an outperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 10th of January, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned Google an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to Google stock. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as sell, while the price-to-book ratio is considered a strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a rating of strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Google. The Google stock currently indicates a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this creates a general buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $170.36. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $161.78. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will indicate a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been recorded, which may impact the near-term development. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, May 27, 2025, with the stock experiencing a decline of 3.89% so far. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, serving as a potential early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 6 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 6 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 17 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 25 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 17 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 5 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 63 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Google. Google finds support from accumulated volume at $158.71. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock experiences average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $3.19 between its highest and lowest points, which is approximately 1.93%. In the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 2.08%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Google, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, there is the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio might suggest low expectations for the company's future, or indicate that the stock is undervalued, which could present a buying opportunity. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of the year, 2025, is anticipated on the 22nd of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $2.12. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Google. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Google is at $168.56. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Google encounters its first support level at $158.71. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Google from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now let's take a closer look at some recent insider trades. On the 30th of May, 2025, Arnold Francis conducted an insider sale of 111 shares of Class C capital stock. On the 25th of May, 2025, O'Toole Amy Thuner conducted an insider sale of 674 shares of Class C Google stock units. On the same day, O'Toole Amy Thuner also conducted another insider sale of 682 shares of Class C Google stock units. Additionally, on the 25th of May, 2025, O'Toole Amy Thuner sold 279 shares of Class C Google stock units. On the same day, O'Toole Amy Thuner made yet another sale, this time of 282 shares of Class C Google stock units. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 47.404. Overall, insiders purchased 2,681,918 shares and sold 7,558,485 shares in the last 100 trades. Our assessment for this stock is unfavorable, and no stop loss has been established. Is Google stock a good buy? Google currently presents several negative indicators, leading us to believe that its performance will remain weak in the coming days or weeks. Therefore, we maintain a negative evaluation of this stock. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 4th of June, we anticipate that Google will open higher by approximately 468 hundredths of a dollar, beginning trading at $166.65. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.